Man-to-man as they've got Eli Starnes starts off the second half here. He's got the basketball, gives it over to Compton. Compton now with the basketball, and there's going to be a foul. Going to go on number 11, Ethan Bradford. His first, team first here in the second half. Comes at 6:56 left in the quarter, 45 all. John Compton with the basketball, looking inbound. And they get it to Eli Starnes. Starnes over to Dean. Dean back to Compton in the corner. Shot is up. Shot is good. 3 more for Mr. Compton as Sullivan East beats Gate City back. Layup, though, is no good. Rebounded by Bradley Dean. Here come the Blue Devils. He's got the basketball around the top of the key. As he's looking, trying to work the basketball. He's going to pull up. Shot's going to be up. Shot is going to be good. Long range 3 by Mr. Dean.
Talking about John Compton's threes, you know you're hot when Bradley Dean waves off a wide open one to pass to you to shoot a 3.
That combo has really started to light it up, and it's 51-45. As backing his way down is going to be number 50. That he gets shot is up. No good. Rebounded. Again, as there is going to be a scrum under the floor. Eli Starnes with the basketball. He gives it to Dean. They race up the court and lay it in. Gate City has jumped up to an 8-point lead, and there's going to be timeout on the floor. Once we tied up at 45, there's been an 8-0 run by Gate City. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy is the treatment of hormonal imbalances seen during perimenopause and menopause, utilizing the identical forms of hormones that are found in the human body. To obtain the greatest benefit from BHRT, certain nutritional supplements have been found to make these therapies more effective. Supplements such as omega-3 essential fatty acids, a quality multiple vitamin or B-complex vitamin, vitamin D, and a good probiotic provide a good nutrient foundation for any woman. Come by and let the pharmacists at Premier Pharmacy fill your BHRT prescriptions and counsel you on their vast supply of pharmaceutical-grade supplements that will also help you.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
We're back here live from Sullivan East High School. 5:53 left in the quarter. The third quarter, that is. It's 53-45 Gate City. Sullivan East will inbound the basketball. And it's got the basketball. He's going to be, that's going to be Logan Murray. He gets it back up top to Bradford. Bradford's going to try to drive on Compton. Shots up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Compton. Here come the Blue Devils. Bradley Dean with the basketball up at the top of the key. And going to pull shots up. Shot is no good. Rebounded, though, almost by Sally. He's knocked away. Sullivan East will have the basketball. Here they come as they're going to go all the way down, and they're going to say, I believe Compton was set. Foul's going to be on number 34, Dylan Bartley of Sullivan East.
2 on him.
Coming in to the ball game will be David George, giving John Sally a rest.
Seems to be a lot of problems with water on the floor.
It's that hockey ring underneath that secret one I was telling you about.
The Bluff City Bulldogs minor league hockey team.
That's right. 53-45. 5:15 left in the quarter. David George with the basketball. Eli Starnes looked like he wanted to pull it up, and they're going to say he traveled.
I've really liked what I've seen from Starnes this year. He's come out playing really strong.
I wish he would have went in and pulled that 3, though, so he had to walk. So, anyway, 53-45. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bringing the basketball down is Dylan Bartley for the Patriots. Looking to try to work the ball inside. They do. Gets shot up, and shot's going to be good by Eric Hare. 53-47. Trying to work the ball around. They've got it over to Compton once again. Compton gets it back up top. You notice that they're not double-teaming Dean as much with Compton being as hot as he's been. They work it around. They've got it back to Compton. Compton back to Dean. And Dean was try to get the foul as the shot went up, no good. Rebounded and taken away by Sullivan East as they come down and lays it up. That's going to be number 50, Clayton Ivester. 53-49, 4:14 left.
East is playing just, I call it pesky ball. Gay City can't quite seem to break away from them.
Of course, it's really been aided by the three and the threat of the three. They've not been as effective the last quarter and a half with the three ball, but the threat is there, and they've caught Gate City in some not rotating quick enough to get some of those open threes. But anyway, as onto the court right now, we've got Hensley, Compton, we've got Dean, Eli Starnes, and David George. That is the five on the floor for Gate City. As John Compton will bring the basketball up across the timeline. 4:10 left here in the third quarter. They lead 53-49. Eli Starnes has got it back to the top to Bradley Dean. Dean's going to try to drive. He's going to go in. Shot's going to be up. No good. Rebounded by Montgomery of Sullivan East. Here comes the Patriots. Going baseline. Shots up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Bartley. His shot's no good, and it's going to be off of Compton as it went out of bounds. And
I got to agree with Compton. He's arguing it went off of Bartley's leg. It sure did look like that from up here. The ball changed trajectory, unless it's like one of the Kennedy bullets.
The magic bullet theory in effect here at the Patriot Pasture. As bring the ball in, that's going to be the first time for Walden. Walden's shot is up and good. 53-51. They've closed within two of Gate City. Shot's going to be up this time from Hensley. Shot's up, no good, but rebounded by Ghost, laid back in. 55-51. Great play by Ghost. Here comes Sullivan East now as they try to work the ball around. They've got it up top to Bartley. Bartley being guarded by Bradley Dean. Backs Dean down, gets inside, shots up, no good. Rebounded, though, that's inside by Davis. Shots up, no good. Another Bartley rebound as they're going to get Dean with a foul. So, I thought it was all ball, but that's just me.
East has closed the rebound advantage now. Gay City had a pretty good one at halftime, 17-12. Now it's 20-18. As the first shot up by Bartley is good.
End of the ball game is going to be Eric Hare. He's going to give Walden a rest. As also going to be coming in will be Stanbridge. He's going to get the shooter, which is Dylan Bartley. 3:04 left here in the third quarter, 55-53. Goes with the basketball, gives it to Compton. Compton's going to bring it up across the timeline. Trying to work it around. They've got it to Starnes. Starnes has the basketball back to Dean. Dean passes back to Starnes. Starnes looks like he wants to eyeball that three, but he doesn't pull the trigger yet.
Everybody else is shooting them. Why not?
So great pass inside. That's going to go back to Ghost. Shot was up, no good. He got his own rebound, though, and he gets it to Starnes. Starnes back out to Dean. Dean's going to drive. He's going to go all the way in. It's going to be rejected by Austin Davis of Sullivan East. 55-53. And here's Hensley with a steal. He's going to give it to Dean. Dean's going to go up. Shots up and no good, but he got fouled in the process. Number 13, Braden Stanbridge. It's going to be the third team foul on Sullivan East. Gate City with only one at this point. 2:22 left in the third quarter. It's 55-53.
East is racking up the fouls, but they're distributing them out. There's only two players on the team that don't have a foul yet for East, as Dean's first shot is no good.
Dean misses the first. Eyes the second. Shot is up. Shot is in and out. No good. Misses both of them. Pretty rare for Bradley Dean. And it's still a 2-point advantage for Gate City. As they try to work it around, they've got it over to Montgomery in the corner. He's going to try to drive on Dean. Kicks across court. Shot's going to be up, and shot's going to be good by Eric Hare. And here in the third quarter, Sullivan East has a 1-point lead. It's 56-55. As Compton kind of lost the ball amongst the trees, they're going to say he walked. And back into the ball game comes DeAndre Mack. He'll give Andrew Hensley a rest. At 1:56 left of the third quarter, Sullivan East has a 1-point lead, 56-55. Bringing the basketball up across the timeline. It's going to be Bartley. He's going to try to back DeAndre Mack down as Sullivan East pulls it out, trying to set their offense. Gate City back, staying their man-to-man. Trying to work it inside. Does get it inside. Shot's going to be up and no good. And they're going to say there is going to be a foul on the play over the back.
Should be. They're going to call that on Mack?
They're going to call it on Mack.
Bartley came down on top of Dondre and knocked him to the floor. I don't know how you could call that on Mack.
Wow.
Apparently Dondre messed up his landing, so they called that.
Mack had the position, and Bartley just out of control, landed on, like you said, landed on his back, and they're going to call him with the foul. Third foul on DeAndre. I really don't see that one, but
no, I've got a problem with that. It's been a pretty well officiated game to this point, other than that questionable play stoppage, but I don't see that one at all.
So, as they try to get inside, Bradford with the basketball, and they're going to say it was a lane violation against Sullivan East.
They've been a little makeup right there.
Yep, exactly what it was. 56-55. Sullivan East with the with the lead. Gate City with the basketball. Gets it inside to Sally. Sally kicks up top to Eli Starnes. Starnes with the basketball. Go over to Dean. Dean from way outside. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Hare. Here come the Patriots. Mason Montgomery's got it. He tries to back him down. And there's going to be a scrum on the floor. And you know what we've got. Jump ball comes at 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. 56.
Only the second of the night for the boys. They got a ways to go to catch up with the girls.
56-55. If they catch up that much in the fourth quarter, we'll be here till a little after 12.
Joe, is it just me, or is it seeming like this season that Gate City's playing on the level of their competition?
Somewhat, yeah. And again, Gate City trying to find their still trying to find their groove, you know, and their identity of who they're going to be. So anyway, kicks it around, comes down, sets it up. Who they're going to be? He's just going to be a three-point shooter as he hits that one, 58-56.
That's the third of the night for Hensley.
You know, the one night he had 15 points, I believe, or 13 points. Excuse me. He shot and made three that night as well. As coming back down, they score. Sullivan East scores, and we've got a tie ball game once again. Gate City rushes down. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Sullivan East. Stays with the Blue Devils. 16 seconds left. Tie ball game at 58. They've allowed the Patriots to stay with them, and it should be an interesting fourth quarter here coming up. Compton will inbound the basketball, gives it to DeAndre Mack, who gets pushed out of bounds by Eric Hare, number 12 of Sullivan East, if they call it on him. Yep.
And ball's inbounded quickly to Mack. Mack feeds it out to Sally. Sally back around to Dean. Dean looks across to Compton. Compton to Hensley. Hensley drives in, feeds it out to Mack. Mack back to Compton. Compton for three.
Great ball movement by the Blue Devils, and that will give them a 3-point advantage as we start quarter number 4. 61-58. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is Campbell Carter, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
The wait is over.
You are listening